Yine bangun monik.
Mabar24 says. Tess.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
There's a player below Peter that... Alonso!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Backward it goes.
Tries a shot!
That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Kukçu. Shifted it to the flank. He has a look up. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Raul. Otto. Now it's Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. That's good play. Raul. It's Raul! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Nice looking ball. Somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, what a ball! Kukçu. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Rodri. Now it's Aubameyang. Now that's a lovely exchange. Raul. Kukçu. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Good ball over the top. Aubameyang picks it up out wide. And it's Xabi Alonso. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here! Raul has it in a wide position. Cross needs to be... Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Aubameyang really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. Raul. Alonso. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta caresses it through. Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Otto. Strong running down that left flank. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will
Here we
make
go
fine
again, then.
souvenirs.
Indonesia really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri. Gerrard aims beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And it's Belletti. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that has left him in a heap. Xabi Alonso. Belletti. Gerrard, who's set up one goal so far. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Dembele, great chance! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Dembele, and he shoots! Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Xabi Alonso running with the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Maradona! Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Batistuta. He's having a shot! He's scored!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that's it.
Substitution for Indonesia.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands. When it's delivered early like that, defend...
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. Ambitious ball here. Ronaldinho. Milan looking to pass their way through. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. And it's Eto'o. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looking here to chip it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri. And it's lofted through here. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aubameyang might be danger. Goes for a shot. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level it.
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out towards the flank. Spread neatly. Ronaldinho. Now there's a fine ball. And Aubameyang! Belletti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Raul. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Aubameyang. great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a throw. Backward it goes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Aubameyang. Indonesia finding their passes. Bastoni can get it clear. Oh, that... Aubameyang! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered in. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Eto'o. He's in a good position here. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. That's a super give and go. Some really good ball movement. This might spell danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodri. And this is Eto'o. And it's Drogba. Alonso. He's in space and looking for options. And this is Raul. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Baresi. Looking tidy in possession here. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw. And it's Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Belletti. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Alonso. He's had it taken off him. He is through here. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And the first 45 minutes are up. Indonesia come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Raul has found the net here, of course. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Elects to cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread out to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard gets it away. And it's Ronaldinho. Rodri. Raul. Xavi Alonso. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Now it's Raul. Now it's Aubameyang. Robertson. Oh, super ball!
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's Lewandowski! Milan getting a much-welcomed breather here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a promising position. And a crossing. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Raul. Hullet. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Lewandowski.
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Picked out brilliantly. He's come in hard. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Raul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bastoni. Robertson. Passes short and sharp. And it's Hullet. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This is quite a battle.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 97.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 22. Griezmann.
Tunisia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found the way. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Numero 10. Messi.
All hands on deck for this one. Maradona getting this one clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Spread it left. Maradona gets into a good position. And he's been shifted off it. Pirlo. And it's been played through. And this is Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Cross from Cafu. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16.
Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Semenyo receives it in a wide position. That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Belletti. And it's Rodri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rodri. Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Xavi Alonso. It's Belletti. Xavi Alonso. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oh, a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Passing nice and neat. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Takes a shot!
Well, that is rather wayward. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. Semenyo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, can he get onto this? Gonzalez does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nico Gonzalez bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri. And here's Aubameyang. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Semenyo. Rijkaard. That looks a good ball through. Nuno Mendes. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Belletti. Eto'o. Eto'o. And this is Xabi Alonso. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Valverde. And it's Gonzalez. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's lofted through here. That's a cute ball. And that's an excellent interception. Rodri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nice looking ball. Belletti. Now it's Aubameyang. Here's Rodri.
There
Oh,
will
good
be
spread.
1 minute added time.
Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Eto'o. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second
I'd like to draw your
half.
attention to the screen right now.
An
for
intriguing
information
half,
on
lacking
our
only in
shuttle
goals.
buses.
The score 0-0.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 97, Obaria.
That's the start of another
Number
45
7,
minutes.
Raul.
Indonesia
Coming on the
clearly
field,
have been the better
number
side here.
18,
So if I was to say
Mbappe.
anything to them, it would be
Number
just keep
15,
going.
Didier
If it's not
Drogba.
broken, don't try to fix it.
Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's found a way past. This looks promising. He has found a way through. Now it's Semenyo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Drogba. Xavi Alonso. Looking for options for movement. Ball driven towards the far post.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Played back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Mbappe! Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Searching pass is played there. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? Semenyo. Semenyo is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Indonesia, number 4, Dunk. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Adams. Substitutions taking place.
Decent enough try.
Alexander-Arnold is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Milan have reclaimed it. Takes a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And that has left him in a heap. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Eto'o. Alonso.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Drogba. He's in a great position here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Eto'o. He's on it. Can he get a decent chance? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance
Xabi
to
Alonso.
turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 5, De Bruyne. Substitution.
Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Baresi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe! Belletti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's Belletti. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in space and looking for options.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nuno Mendes.
There will
Vardio.
be 3 minutes added time.
And Senesi. Modric. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome...
Yeah.